What is up, YouTube? ODST General back again, and today, guys, we have Into the Flames. We have the volunteer update. We're on an unstable branch as of right now, and it seems like there is no hoses in this current build. Hoses are being reworked in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what to expect with that. Obviously, Emerge NYC just recently announced that their hoses are going to be getting overhauled, and they showed off some of that system, so perhaps Into the Flames is looking to compete with that and is implementing their own system in a similar way, shape, or form. I don't know yet, though. We're going to have to wait and see on that. Anyways, let's talk about what there is in this update. The volunteer update adds player housing, players' personal vehicles, a command SUV, tower ladder, fire whistle or tornado siren, whatever you want to call it. Some new fires have new fire effects. In-house alerting, so if we're at the fire station, there's a tone that goes out over at the fire station. Player home and chores in Station 3. And then there's also a number of other things which were added or bug fixes and stuff, but the other changes are pretty minor. So this is the player house. It's pretty basic. There's some furnishings and stuff in here, some basic furniture, but not really much else to do or see here. So if we go out, you can see the command SUV. So for just a moment, we're going to go to tab. Then we go to player houses. We're going to remove the SUV, which it still sounds like it's there, but it's not. We're going to go to spawn vehicle. So spawning the vehicle in will spawn a random colored vehicle somewhere in this this little block here out in front of the house. So you can just get in and you know, you can drive this just like you'd be able to drive a different vehicle here. And of course, it's the same shifting and everything that the other vehicles would have. I don't think this has first person. I didn't think to check that. Let's see. Oh, it does have first person. It's kind of janky, but it's got first person, so I wouldn't recommend it at this time. And it does have lighting for it, which is kind of interesting. So it's got blue and white lights, personal beacons on the front of there, which is pretty neat. It does seem to have a siren. I don't know if that's going to change or not. But neat little thing there. Maybe we'll see cop cars or something on some of these missions later on. Let's go ahead, go back in the tab. Let's despawn that, and let's get the fire SUV spawn back in, and we'll take that. So we did have a call dispatch out. I'm assuming it was for Station 3. I didn't happen to hear, but we're going to go out that way and drive down to Station 3. Which is right over here, so we're just literally right around the block. And we're going to park out in front here. And real quick, just so you guys can see that too, we're going to turn the lighting on here. So this is the lighting for the command SUV. Pretty nice. Obviously, it's, you know, just, it's decent lighting, but not the greatest either. Yeah, so that's all the sounds and everything. So we're gonna hop out of there, and then we're going to go into customization. There is now different characters. So right now I believe I should be Dominic, but I can switch to David, as you can see. And if I go out of here, you can see I've changed my character's appearance. And so you can just change characters on the fly. It doesn't change your helmet or anything, even though this shows different helmets. But yeah, just different faces and everything. And of course, you can change the clothing, the helmet color, all that still is changeable. Now, not every engine's been sized down yet. We're still waiting for that. But this is the new tower ladder here we have. So we'll bring that out in just a second. Now, if I go here, I don't think there's any other chores, but I think that the only chore that you can do currently is taking out the garbage. So you can go to a garbage can here. And if I go outside, there's a dumpster. Nothing that gets rewarded to you or anything like that. Now maybe later on you'll see rewards for doing chores around the station, or it's just going to be busy work to have something to do between fire calls. But there's a bunch of garbage cans around the station, and I'm guessing there's going to be more things added as far as chores and stuff go later on, like washing trucks or sweeping the floor or something, potentially. And so we're going to take the tower ladder here, and we're going to sneak around back behind the building. And we're going to throw that in park. Actually, real quick, let's do this. So you can see we're able to walk around here, and there's use scene lighting, exit from bucket, all those things is, oh, menu options, I accidentally triggered the hose here. I was having some issues with the hose, so basically I didn't get to use the mod or anything last time I did this. Supply lines also don't hook up. Like I said, right now the hoses are all missing and everything. Now I can't remember how I did the outriggers on this. Yeah, I cannot remember for the life of me how the outriggers came down. I'm pretty confident they came down. Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. So, outriggers very quick, simple button press, just like a lot of the other stuff. Now if we go over here, up, down, left, right is of course your, or WASD I should say, not up, down, left, and right is your controls here. Left click on the mouse controls your monitor, which I'm guessing actually it just seems to be dictating which way you're looking here. It doesn't seem to be something I can necessarily control. Pushing E brings up your menu, which I can teleport to ground, exit from bucket, use monitor, use scene lights. So scene lights, let's turn the scene lights on, let's check that out. Yeah, so scene lights just seem to be right on the front of the bucket there. And I always forget what their things to extend the ladder are, so it's up and down arrows. Everything else uses like E and Q or something like that to extend the ladder, so it always throws me off when I get in here because it's up and down on the arrow keys. But anyways, yeah, you're able to go up here and we can just ride the bucket right on up and then just get right there. It does clip through, so you just gotta be kind of aware of that if you don't like the immersion breakingness of that. We can do that, and then we could exit from the bucket. And it puts you out in front of the bucket just like that. We're able to walk around on the roof of the building and everything. So pretty fancy, pretty straightforward. And then if we go to use monitor here, it turns it on. Like I said, I don't know if there's any way to control how that works aside from pointing the bucket and everything. So I don't really know the viable way of pointing that down, because I'm sure there's a way to do that, because this is obviously all hinged and everything. I just don't know how to do it. If we go into first person does work with this and everything. It actually looks pretty fantastic here up in first person. The graphics aren't like the greatest graphics ever, but they're pretty solid. Lighting, everything looks really good from here, so pretty fun in first person. I actually kind of enjoy that, even though I'm not a big fan of truck companies. So keep turning that on here. Turn our scene lights off, exit from bucket, go back around, and oh, let's not do that. There we go. Alright, so we'll use the outriggers again, fold them back up in this case. And let's go to tab and let's go to our CAD here and see what we got for a call. So we got Jimbo Drive. Now there is a few different fires here that are covered under the new system. I have to look them up because I know one of them was bugged, but it's supposed to have been fixed in this hotfix here. So we've got, oh my god, I can't remember. I feel like it was like Lake Drive and Gifford Street or something like that. Griffin Drive and Lake Drive. And then there was a number of other fires. So we're going to just end the call. We're going to force dispatches, try and get that. So we got the prison fire here. And you can see the fire whistle, as they call it, going off. try and force a call. Try to get this one up. So we got a fire over here. Seems like there's a lot of smoke. So this is supposed to be the new fire system on this house. Now this is the one that was bugged and that they said wasn't visible, so hopefully it should be all fixed now. I haven't checked this out. This is all my first time experiencing this. This patch literally just came out a few minutes ago. For me. Alright, so we've got a pretty sizable fire here. Now, we'll put down the outriggers just before we do anything. I'm not sure that we're going to even bother using them. Might call out a truck company, I'm not sure. I don't think I have an attack line I can even hook up on this thing. Hand tools. So we'll grab a Halligan here and force this front door. So yeah, the fire in this building looks super duper intense. So yeah, we're probably going to need a truck company out here, but we'll get that in just a minute. And if I put my mask on, go into first person here, the mask has been fixed. There's no more hole in there. That's fantastic. I'm very excited about that. It's such a minor thing, but when you're in a fire and everything like that, and you see that view a lot, it kind of sucks having like a broken mask like that. So we're going to just do a quick 360 on the building. I mean, it looks fully involved. I mean, there's fire coming out of every window, it looks like. No part of this house is safe currently. So, something that needs to be adjusted. So, let's do this. Let's go in here. Let's go to equipment. Remove all. Go to hand tools. Get a roof ops, and we'll get a chainsaw. Rotary saw still not in. No K12. And then we're going to go up here, and we're going to get up on this roof. So we're going to vent from the roof here, and there is tons and tons of fire showing up even over here. Obviously we'd have like a ladder or something down, we wouldn't just be walking around on the roof like this, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know how to use this monitor here. Oh, okay, so the monitor is controlled off the numpad, it looks like. To an extent. I mean, you can steer it off of 4, 5, 6, and I guess, okay, yeah, and then 5 is to go down. You'd think they would make the arrow keys and make it 2 by default, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm sure that's something that can be rebound here. So we're actually going to try and knock some of this out from up here. I mean, this is actually super effective using this monitor here. How far over can this thing get? Not super far, but that's okay. This is actually pretty fantastic getting up here. This actually works a lot better than the monitor in a lot of other games here, tower ladder in a lot of other games. Actually, let's exit the menu here. Let's do this. So I might just might stay up here and fight this. Getting a little bit of a funky view in the first person though, so we're going to try and get that reset, which we did obviously. I'm having some difficulties with these lower down fires here. I'm getting a little bit of it, seems like, but not a huge amount. I don't know if this is acting like these windows are here, I'm guessing. That's what it is. I'm willing to bet if I go, yeah, right there, yeah, it goes right there, gets that no problem. So I'm guessing it's thinking it's interacting with a window, even though there's no apparent windows there. And they look like they're all blown out. So as you guys saw, the door here where I cut the hole in the roof, that all went out right away immediately. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this, actually we'll put this back up and we'll turn this back on. We'll just put this in here. It's not going to restart here, I don't think, but... And we'll teleport to the ground. And we'll just leave that going there. And we're going to go back to the station. Actually, we'll go to, yeah, station 3, I guess. I don't really want to use Station 3's truck, though. Can we, kind of, I'm debating here, guys, sorry. Let's go to truck 1. Where's truck 1? This is truck 1 now. That's inconvenient. Where's truck 2? Alright, let's, well, first of all, let's do this. This is something I should have done a minute ago. Let's get rid of that. Truck 2. You're not truck 2. Well, you're not the truck 2 I want. Okay, there we go. We'll just remove truck 2, spawn a new truck in, and spawn in engine 2, I think is the good one. Yeah, there we go. Much better looking. But we're in the passenger seat. Other than that, it's much better looking. There we go. So we'll take the engine company here. We'll get that going. And we'll get this fire knocked out here. That looks, actually, this engine looks really good now, depending on the angle and everything. Still a little shiny throughout the whole thing, the material and everything. Oh, almost missed my turn off there. A little shiny throughout the whole thing, a little too shiny, but I mean, the metal bits with that shininess, oh man, it looks really good. Okay, so we are arriving on scene, second on scene, I guess. Also first on scene at the same time. That's kind of interesting. And let's just go ahead and we'll put the monitor from this on here too. I mean, like I said, don't need the supply line right now, so let's go to engine ops, deck gun. And so this should, I guess, because they said it's Bluetooth wireless with no hose. I don't know why they removed the hoses. I mean, I get that they're probably going to be reworking them and everything, or that they said they're reworking them, but it seems like a weird choice to me. We'll get this knocked out and then we'll enter in. Having a little bit of difficulty with this. I think a lot of that fire up on the ceiling is actually up on the second floor is probably what it is. I'm actually having difficulties with this down here too. There we go. Making some nice progress in here. I don't have a Halligan with me, unfortunately, so I can't force entry in this room yet, unless this door's open, which it's not. So this is where it'd be useful to have a second person with us while we're doing this search. Or having like a dedicated truck company that could just force entry in here. That fire's pretty quick. I'm guessing some of that stuff went down here. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like, is that this is supposed to be an updated fire system, and you see all this fire on the ceiling, but looks like it's in this room on the ceiling, but it's all up in the floor of the second story in actuality. So I mean, this fire is okay. I mean, I really can't tell the difference between this and the old fire. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. It doesn't really beat Firefighting Simulator, but I don't think anything's going to beat that for a while. I don't think that when Emergency Call 112 comes out, or No Trust 112 number 2 comes out, you don't really see anything massively different with its firefighting. I think Firefighting Simulator is going to be the game to beat for a while as far as fire and water. Alright. Yeah, all these doors are locked, so we need a Halligan or something so we can start forcing entry on these. We're about halfway done with our oxygen too, not our oxygen, but our air supply, so force our way upstairs and we'll just try to use as much of it as we can. And we'll keep pushing right hand. That door's locked too. Yeah, all the doors in this house are locked, man. I don't know who locks all the doors on the inside of the house like that. Definitely get locking your outside doors and stuff. I get like having all of those locked, but man, having like every single house or every single door inside your house locked like that's kind of weird to me. That's weird to you guys too, right? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Do you all lock your like inside your house up like every room? And if you do, what's also your social security and every? Or if you don't, what's your social security and your address? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about that last part. Please don't answer that last part, please. Do not answer that. Yeah, I don't know though. It's such a weird thing to me. Like, it's definitely, I guess there's gonna be rooms that are gonna be locked and stuff, but like you get a call in the middle of the day like this and everything. I guess it makes it weirder. If it was a night call, maybe I'd understand, because then there's people potentially in there sleeping and everything. Maybe the ceiling is actually on fire. It wasn't going out though. Can't. No, that's gotta be that room. So let's run out. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna run on a fire scene here. Can I interact with this while I've got this attack line? I cannot. So we're gonna go to equipment. We're gonna get SCBA, flashlights, Halligan, and yeah, we're gonna run back in here. T there. Oh, it's gonna want me to type something, isn't it? There we go. We'll put T again. Alright, force entry on this room here. We make our way back upstairs again. A lot of smoke up here. Tons and tons of smoke all over the place. And yeah, I'm expecting that there's going to be fire in all of these rooms here. Kind of unfortunate it forces us into third person when we're forcing a door like that. I don't know why that happens or why that's necessary, but hopefully it's something I'll change in the future. There we go. I was about to say, the door's not wanting to go. Alright, so we're going to run back downstairs and we're going to grab another attack line and head back in and finish off with this fire. So we're going to take our Bluetooth hose in here and get this all finished up. Alright, so we've got that last little bit downstairs, so we'll deal with that first, and then we'll work our way upstairs and do a continue right-hand search or whatever. Not really much of a search because there's no victims or anything in here. A lot of fire in here, though. Yeah, they need to fix that fire coming through the floor because it's really difficult to tell like when it's fire on the ceiling and when it's fire on the floor above you. Alright, get up here and then we'll get down. Not the stuffed rabbit. We found our arsonist. And once again here, not sure if that's this room that's on fire or the adjacent room, so it's something that really still needs to be desperately fixed. I'll keep saying that over and over in the video. Hopefully that gets some recognition here and they'll get that looked into and get that sorted. Alright, bathroom is good to go. Master bedroom, I'm guessing, or something like that. That's probably down the other side. Probably a bedroom of like an older kid or something. Although it looks like an older person's bedroom. Well, they've got pink beanbags, so never mind. I kind of take that back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, all these windows are intact here. So, I mean, obviously the other windows are all blown out. It's just, still, despite that, you can't really shoot water in there. It's not actually doing anything. Some of this is the ceiling, or the roof above us that's got fire up in there still. I'm guessing that's the garage or something that's on fire. But I think we've done everything we can that can be done from inside the house, or at least up here. So we're going to go back down and we're going to take a look at that garage and stuff real quick again. Yeah. Looks like we had taken some damage there too from that fire. No. Right. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to need to get back up there, so I'll either need to take a ladder off the back of the truck, or we'll need to get back up on the tower ladder. Yeah. We got all that burning down there. remove all. We'll go to engine ops, go onto the deck on here, and we'll just aim that over that way. Looks like it's maybe not reaching it. I guess it's maybe at its maximum length or something there, so we're going to need to go in there with an attack line. Again. So yeah, Bluetooth attack line out here. Is that a victim? That looks like a victim. I think it's just a pallet closed. I was gonna say, I don't think there was any people in this game yet that you could rescue. I feel kind of bad if there was. Yeah, it's just I'm in this smoky garage with no SCBA on it. I'm taking damage because of that. Let's do this. Let's get out of there. Oh, I always forget. It bothers me so much. I wish I could just use this without having to like drop the attack line or whatever. We'll go to roof ops. Nope. Equipment. Yeah, we'll put a fan in. So I think the fan already got changed too. One of the changes to the fan is that it now recognizes basically any doorway or garage door or anything like that. And it should now just basically clear out any smoke in front of it or from the house and everything. So yeah, I mean that works pretty quickly in that garage there. Let's see. What's kind of interesting there though is that the rest of the house, because that garage door is sealed, the rest of the house is actually still really smoky. So if I go and pick this up, you can see that garage is really clear, but yeah, we can't really see much on the first floor of this house here, so we're going to set this right here. And it looks like it might be clearing up in there too. Oh yeah, there it goes. Look at that. Still a bit smoky on the upstairs area, it looks like, but it's hard to say for sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's go to roof ops. It's a 28-foot ladder because it's two-story building, so we need at least that. It's been a while since I've used this. I can't remember how to use this. Oh, just a little bit janky placement. There we go. Alright, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a chainsaw. Again. Oh, shoot. That was a mistake on my part. I screwed up there. My force of habit's to like push the interact button on something like that, and obviously can't do that. I pushed it as soon as I went up to it, which I guess tried to pick it up, so my bad. We'll go back into roof ops, get our chainsaw again. Can't run with the chainsaw. Shouldn't be running on a fire scene at all though, really. So I feel like I should be able to run with the chainsaw if I can run doing everything else. And we're going to go over the other side too, and we're just going to cut basically all these vents open here. Oh wow, that actually cut that. A little surprised. I wasn't sure it was going to. And I'm sure we got a couple out here on this bit here. We should. This is that master bedroom, right? Oh, there we go. A little bit janky climbing down the ladders and up the ladders, but not too terribly bad. It's easy enough, I guess. Could be better. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're going to grab an attack line and we're going to head back up here. Just run full speed up the ladder. actually get that from there? Kind of a stretch, it seems. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything effective. So we're going to switch around over here, take a peek at this side. I don't think there's much I can do from there either, so... There we go. It seems like, yeah, you can't... Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, now I got it. I was going to say, it seems like maybe I can't, so maybe there was another hole or something there I could have cut open, but it seems fine now. Alright, so yeah, that is the volunteer update, guys. So yeah, basically at this point we just want to clear all the smoke out of this house and everything. So if I go into my CAD, I think it actually specifies that clear smoke with vent fan, put out the fire. So the fire should be all done. It doesn't say it's necessarily done though. So I'm not sure. Maybe there is still fire or something in there that I can't see. But this is where we go into to overhaul. So, you know, we grab our hand tools, like, or not our hand tools, I guess, but is it under roof ops? Air hook here, and then, you know, go and poke some holes in the ceiling, which I guess we'll do now. I do still hear fire. I forget how to poke holes in the ceiling there. Oh yeah, just like that. Okay. So, I mean, it looks clear up here. Is there fire in there? No? Sounds really close, though. Is it in the garage still? Is there fire in there I missed? I would guess that's got to be where it's at. I took a bunch of damage there, too. Huh. There must have been... Oh, you know what? They did say there was invisible fire on this. I thought that was fixed. Yeah, 12 Griffin Street. Fixed invisible fire. Obviously not the case. Invisible fire still seems to be in this build. Because this is the updated build. Everything else that's in the patch notes is all in there, so I guess that just got missed or whatever. But yeah, that is the volunteer update, at least so far. It looks like they still got some more stuff to push out for it. Pretty solid basis for the start of it, though. Definitely needing to get the rest of that stuff finished up for it to be completed. You know, obviously getting more activities around the firehouse would be a big thing. Maybe some activities or something to do around the player home would be nice too. Obviously the furnishings, that stuff from a roleplay aspect is all very nice, but, you know, having the extra tours and stuff, so if you're at home as a player and you have some time to kill there, that would be a good way to go about it. Yeah, other than that, guys, let me know what you guys thought of this. Did you guys like it? And there's an AI firefighter there. I never noticed him before. He wasn't there last time, I don't think. He's creepy, man. Can I interact with you? I didn't notice him at first, and I'm like, oh. There's another one. Is this me? I have the same uniform on I do. Kind of guess that could be my player character's, like, head without the helmet. I gotta take the helmet off, or if I even can. That's kind of weird, but okay, anyways. And then they're supposed to be able to change your clothing too. I don't know how that works either. Let's see if that's in. Let's go to settings. Controls is where we're already at. So gear customization. Yeah, I don't see it. So the gear, you might not be able to, like, take the gear off quite yet. At some point, you're going to be able to, like, strip down to, like, standard civilian clothing or having station wear and stuff like that, but it looks like it's not implemented quite yet. Obviously, you can still see, like, you've got character, all the gear and stuff here is just your standard bunker gear and all that stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys saw of this update. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future of Into the Flames in the comments below, and I want you guys to take it easy. See you in the next one.